So welcome everyone to tonight's Yoga Nidra practice. We are going to be focusing on, I thought we'd chat. We're going to do the Ujjayi breath. And in order to warm up for this Ujjayi breath, which is basically inhaling through the nose, and on the exhale, you close off the back of your throat. So there's a little bit of a sound. It's sometimes called the ocean sound. You don't want to overdo it because you don't want to irritate your throat. But it's a little bit of a sound, maybe like a soft snore even when you fall asleep unexpectedly. But again, don't force it. It's very, very gentle. So we'll start with Om. We're going to then go into our safe place meditation, Ujjayi breath, and then we're going to do a body rotation. And then I thought we would focus on the chakras this week, and the chakras are the energy centers in different parts of the body. So with that, I'm going to get this screen set up. And I invite you to settle into whatever position is going to be most comfortable for you this evening. It can be lying down or seated. We're going to start off with some stretches. So just find the position that's comfortable for you, and maybe just stretch those arms above your head, stretching as far as you like, and maybe inhale, stretching the legs out as well. So arms and legs are stretching in opposite directions. Stretch, 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 and then exhale, release. And then let's do that one more time. Inhale, stretch, 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 stretch. Exhale, release. And one last time. When you inhale this time, just feel the stretch, even though you're focusing the stretch on the arms and legs. Feel that stretch through the whole body, through the back, through the spine. Stretch, 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 stretch. And then exhale. Release down, letting go completely. Allowing the arms and legs to both settle in by the sides in whatever position is most comfortable for you. And then take one last breath in. And as you exhale, release any tension that's in the belly with the outgoing breath. Feel a blanket of heaviness washing over the face, the arms. Feel the weight of the spine, the legs, the whole body. And then in order to prepare for our chant this evening, if you haven't already, I invite you to gently close your eyes. Allow your attention to be directed inward. And then bring your attention to the breath. Feel the body beginning to relax with each progressive exhalation. And then take a deep breath in, and together we'll chant the sound of Om. Allow it to come to a sense of silence. Sense the sound dissolving into that silence. And allow the vibrational impact of the sound to bring your outwardly focused attention more inward. Keeping the eyes closed, I invite you to quiet the mind. Be still. Let go of all thoughts, worry, and tension. Give yourself fully to a higher power. Relax, trust, and let go. Breathe in fully and exhale with an audible, deep sigh. And again, breathe in fully and exhale with a deep sigh, letting go even more. Feel a deep sense of contentment and peace in your heart. Now I invite you to bring an intention into your awareness in the form of words, images, or as a felt sense. If you are unclear about your intention, just see what appears in your field of awareness, and then repeat this intention silently to yourself 3 times. Feel yourself in a place where you like to be, a place where you feel peaceful and calm, relaxed and quiet. No concerns about the future or past, simply an overwhelming experience of the rightness of things. This place could be sitting on a beach, or maybe you prefer a mossy green forest with tall trees, a meadow, or maybe just a comfortable place indoors. Whatever this place is, take in all the sights, sounds, smells of the place. Noting the sounds, notice sounds that are near and those that are far away. What smells are present? Inhale them fully, and with each exhale, relax a little more. Trust whatever image arises in your awareness. And then again, taking in this wonderful, safe, relaxing scene, choose a comfortable spot where you might want to sit or lie down. If it's at the beach, perhaps it's a hollow in the sand. Maybe it's a nice grassy field, or maybe there's just a cozy chair or bed in an indoor spot. Whatever this place is that you can go to, feel comfortably supported. Allow your weight to surrender into the support. No effort or need to hold yourself up. And then once again, breathe in the sense, the sights, the sounds of this place. Allow the whole experience to permeate your entire being, absorbed into each and every cell with each breath in and each breath out. Feeling through bodily sensations what it is to be safe and at peace, surrounded, protected in this place where you may deeply rest. Feel how restful and calm you are, feeling more content, relaxed, more grounded. Know that you can return to this place of safety and ease anytime that you want or need to. Feel yourself descending down into the stillness beneath the mind. All excess tension and holding carried out with each exhaling breath. Feel your outward attention moving inward. Release any struggle to make anything happen. Relax, relax deeply. Feel a deep sense of stillness expanding everywhere. Sense all sensations. Feel it all. Resist nothing. Totally absorbed, fully engaged in the flood of energy. As we enter deeper into this practice, try to remain as motionless as possible. If you need to move or make an adjustment, do so mindfully and return to stillness as soon as you are able. Resolve to remain awake, staying in touch with the sound of my voice. Allow your entire body to respond to my words directly and non-mentally. Allow any disturbances, external or internal, to draw you more deeply within. In Yoga Nidra, you enter a subconscious energetic field. Allow your mind to merge and melt into the energy body and go beyond the boundaries of body and mind. Now shift from thinking and doing to feeling and being. Do absolutely nothing from now on. Simply relax. Drop into the deepest state of tranquility, stillness, and peace in the area of the third eye. Now your consciousness is in direct communion with your energy body. Now I invite you to direct your awareness to your breath. Follow and feel the entire passage of breath as it moves in and out. On the next inhale, inhale fully through the nose and fill the lungs naturally. And then as you exhale, gently contract the back of the throat, creating the ocean sound. Inhaling normally, exhaling with the sound of the ocean. Slowing the passage of breath, no strain or struggle, absorbed in the sound and sensation of the exhaling, ocean sounding breath. Now, and only if it feels comfortable, I'll invite you to take a pause at the top of the inhalation. The next time as you inhale, pause for a moment at the top of the inhalation, before exhaling with the ocean breath. Inhale again, pausing at the top of the inhalation, and exhale with the ocean sound. Now again, we'll add a second pause, but only if it feels comfortable. So on the next inhalation, allow the breath to naturally pause at the top of the inhalation, and then again at the bottom of the exhalation. Inhaling fully, pause. Exhale, allow the breath to gradually terminate, making that ocean sound, and pause. Notice as you continue to breathe, you become more relaxed. The breath naturally becomes soft and shallow. Take a few more rounds, inhaling fully, pausing, exhaling with the ocean breath, pausing again, and then inhale fully. Then when you feel ready, I invite you to return your breath to its normal rhythm. And I invite you to direct your attention to the area of the third eye. Melt and merge into the field of silence. Dissolve like a drop into the ocean of oneness. Drop into that silent space where all doing stops. Experience silence extending everywhere. Enter an effortless state of being. Now, once again, I invite you to bring your breath into your awareness, specifically the breath as it's felt in the nostrils. Sense the movement and stillness, the coolness and warmth, or whatever else is present. Devote your attention to the range of sensations derived from the breath moving through the nostrils. With your next inhalation, allow attention to follow the flow of the breath into the nostrils, back into the sinus cavities, and down the back of the throat. From here, attention curls forward into the mouth to experience the roof of the mouth, the teeth, the gums, and lips. Feeling all the experiences as a loosely held field of energy, a nebulous cloud of ever-changing sensations. Exhale and allow attention to move forward and outside the mouth as it broadens upward to include the upper lip, nose, cheeks. Allow attention to travel to the eyes, forehead, temples. Feel the sensations in the scalp and down the back of the head. Resting here, relax and feel the various sensations present in the entire head. Notice how this mini galaxy of sensations arises in an unbounded space, effortlessly present to all that is within it. Inhale and slowly, softly guide attention to the pit of the throat. Simply relax into the experience present at the pit of the throat. Allow attention to flow outward along the collarbones, to the shoulders, and down along the arms, wrists, palms, and fingers. Simply remain relaxed and receptive to what is, whether that is something or nothing. Allow focus to broaden to include the torso, down to the bowl of the pelvis, behind the pubic bone in the front, to the sacrum in the back. Feeling the sensations and spaciousness present in the front of the hip creases, the buttocks, the area of the groin, and everywhere in and around the pelvic girdle. Allow attention to fill the thighs, knees, shins, ankles, feet, the entire lower body, pelvis, legs, and feet bathed in awareness. Now allow a blanket of attention to cover the feet, ankles, shins, thighs, hips. A blanket of attention covering the belly, chest, arms, head. Breathe and experience the entirety of the body, every sensation in every cell felt simultaneously and equally. Notice how this experience, the experience of the entire body, is happening in a vast, boundless field of evenly hovering awareness. Relax as that space, boundless and free. Just be. Now I invite you to follow my guidance to restore connection between energy and consciousness, listening directly through the entire body. Place all your attention at the root chakra, located at the base of the spine. Feel this area begin to glow and pulse. Feel the earthly, dense quality of this chakra. Allow this grounding to be a foundation for awakening into higher centers of consciousness. Tendencies of the conditioned past, moving energies down and out, now freed to move inward and upward towards liberation. Energy rising through the feet, legs, spine, up through the central energy channel, known as the Sushumna, nourishing and awakening higher centers of consciousness. I leave survival and allow grounding to be the foundation of awakening. Now I invite you to bring your attention to the second chakra, located in the pelvis, the area of the reproductive organs and the sacral nerve plexus. Feel this area beginning to pulse and glow. Allow divine energy to nourish reproductive functions and sensuality. Build energy that is drained in many different forms, turning it inward and upward for liberation. I transform my sensuality into love and liberation in the second chakra. Now bring your total attention to the third chakra, located just above the navel in the area of the solar plexus of nerves that nourishes and nurtures digestive fire. Feel this area beginning to pulse and glow, radiating heat. Replace unconscious forces guiding your action with the conscious power of will to serve the heart and higher centers. Integrated intention transmitting unconscious forces into deliberate action. I develop the fiery power of will and deliberate action that lives in this chakra. Feel that you are now free from all limitations. Your inner core feels vital, strong, and connected to Source. You lack absolutely nothing as you step into the next integrated state of being. Now, breathe into the heart center, Anahata chakra. Feel the area in the middle of the chest beginning to pulse and glow. Feel your heart center being awakened, liberated from all stress-producing interactions with yourself and others. Unconditionally present and open. Recognize you are the eternal, timeless being manifesting through the heart center. Just feel that your body is full of light. Every cell in the body flooded by the light of consciousness, expanding beyond the body. I am a beacon of love and light, attracting the energies of the lower centers and transforming them at the heart. Moving now into the throat chakra. Feel the area beginning to pulse and glow. Let go of all fear, dependency, and control that limits your full expression. Enter into the expansiveness of the throat chakra, where you are free from all inhibitions and limitations. Feel a new sense of relief and openness in the throat. Reclaim your voice of wisdom. I clear all blocked communication arising from reactions and perceptions. I am empowered to use my speech with clarity and balance under all conditions. Now, bring your attention to the Ajna chakra, the third eye. Feeling the area between the eyebrows begin to glow and pulse. Allow the magnetic pull to draw attention even more fully inward, returning to the self-balancing state of being. Release the perception of duality into that of unity at this chakra. Enter into the oneness beneath polarity. Find yourself completely at peace with yourself as you are, and with the whole world just as it is. Now, you have cleansed the inner body, the mind and heart restored in communion with consciousness. Allow yourself to meld into complete oneness and bliss in the highest center, the 1,000-petaled lotus at the crown of the head, the whole body surrounded and permeated by light, all boundaries and illusion of separateness disappearing. Dissolve into the omnipresent field of consciousness, the seat of silence. I have become omnipresent. Give yourself the permission to enter into the deepest level of relaxation right now. Dissolve and disappear into stillness. Merge into this space and be empty. Sensations, thoughts, images, floating by like clouds on a clear blue sky, letting it all gather and dissipate, come and go. Be the space in which it is all happening. Here, your intention and your affirmations are actualized and fulfilled with effortless ease. If you have an intention, bring it into your awareness 3 times in the form of words, images, or as a felt sense. If you do not have an intention, just remain silent and allow Spirit, who knows what is best, to bring it forward for you. Allow this intention to go to the deepest levels of recognition with no hesitation. Know that your higher self recognizes, honors, and accepts your intention. Have faith and trust that it has been heard and is being acted upon by a higher power of the source within you. There is no need for you to do anything about it. I invite you to bring your attention back to the center between the eyebrows and feel all the energies of your body from all meridians activated, purified, and balanced. All channels are open and the life force is flowing freely, healing the body and calming the mind. Open your heart and feel content. Just experience. Allow your entire self to respond spontaneously and effortlessly to what I next say. I am free and clear of all boundaries and barriers. I go to the source that heals all conflicts and restores my health and peace of mind. I am surrounded by the protection of a higher power. I remain completely relaxed and receptive regardless of the outcome or end result. I return to the innate wisdom of the body to heal itself. At this time, feel the presence of any guides, mentors, teachers, or family members you feel connected to. You may sense this as a universal force or energy surrounding you, guiding you. Know that this presence surrounds you always. You can draw on this presence at any time. If there is any guidance to be received at this time, either as a felt sense, words, or images, allow yourself to receive it now. Otherwise, simply rest back in the grace and protection of presence. Now begin to become aware of the rising and falling of the breath. Slowly, feel yourself beginning to rise to the surface of awareness. Sense the body resting on whatever surface it's on, the quality of the air as it touches the skin. Gradually, you may move as if you are waking from a restful sleep. If you're lying down, you may want to bend your knees, drawing them closer to your chest, perhaps rocking sideways gently. Take your time. Do not hurry. And then, only if it feels comfortable and you're lying down and you want to roll over onto one side, do so and feel the safety and comfort of this position. And then once more, bring your intention into your awareness just once. Repeat it once, changing nothing. Know that every time you find yourself in reaction, you are empowered to replace it with your intention. As you feel ready, you may gradually move and begin to sit up, keeping your eyes closed. Continue to stay deep in this deep inner experience, regardless of what you consciously recognize that has or has not changed. Know that something deep within has shifted to connect you with your intention. Become aware of your body and bring a deep sense of peace and contentment with you as you bring attention back into the body. Notice how relaxed the body is, how soft the breath is, how silent the mind is, how quiet the heartbeat is. Be still and be grateful. Know that you may easily enter here again and again. You may gradually open your eyes. Tonight's practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. I thank you for joining me this evening. I hope to see you next week.